Deltarune is in 2 tomorrows, so I wanted to throw together my full predictions for Chapter 3. Everything in this is 100% confirmed, and I'm willing to bet everyone's soul but mine it will come true. Wow, that's amazing. I'd like to thank you all for coming today.
Okay.
Here are my 100% real and confirmed Deltarune Chapter 3 predictions.
Woohoo! Whoa! Who's the green guy? Woody!
Woody.
Wait.
Alright,
And it's friend inside
now,
me.
everybody knows that Deltarune Chapter 2...
What's that graphic?
Everyone knows Deltarune Chapter 2...
Wait, go back. Wait, I gotta
ended
see. Wait, go back.
Shut up. Everyone knows Deltarune Chapter 2 ended with Chris creating a dark fountain. This makes people believe that they are evil and the knight. But I disagree. I think they just learned because they have YouTube on their computer, and they're smart.
They just learned evil intent.
In the end of chapter 2.
Oh.
In the end of chapter 2, they explain how to make a dark world thing.
Wow.
Alright, so
Oh my god!
I bet
Stop!
that the game begins wherever this is.
That Gaster?
I thought that
Chris is
the
surrounded.
date was how many. For a second, I thought the date was how many slides there were.
There are 2,000 slides left. Buckle up.
We're gonna be here for a while.
So the chapter begins here, under Chris's couch. Chris is surrounded by piles of Azriel's dust. And eventually, they meet up with Susie. And then Susie and Chris, they don't know where they are. I know who does know where
I
they
love
is.
this throwback.
No!
Oh,
It's Tenna.
Mike.
Hello,
Tenna.
I'm Tenna. These are my gooners. Thank you for creating us. But then Chris asks, where is my mom? That's a good question, Chris. Where is Toriel? I can tell you where.
Gambling.
The casino. Toriel is at the casino doing adult things like gambling and consuming alcohol.
Who's the woman on the right? What's the more significance of the dealer?
Asgore.
That's Asgore. Yeah. You know, minors aren't supposed to be in casinos because they're gambling and consuming alcohol, and that's not appropriate. So Tenna, being the good law-abiding citizen that he is, isn't having any of that and decides to kick them out of the casino.
No! Wait, where's Susie?
She's somewhere. Now, they're in Times Square in the bustling Chapter 3 world named Chapter 3 World. Chris sees 2 weather guys. And you know, Chris, they hate the weather. That's something that's commonly known about them.
Most non-binary people
to
do.
fight these 2 ugly weather people. But then in the middle of the fight, Weather Channel reporter Jim Cantori shows up. And everyone is so enamored by his presence.
God.
They all stop to get autographs.
Why was
Green room.
Can you go back 400 slides? I wasn't paying attention.
I really like the green guy.
Yeah, once they make it to the green room, Pluie transforms into Ralsei because he needs to find a way to to get.
Oh my god!
So they all
What is this?
do a little mini game
Guitar
as
Hero?
shown
What is
in
this?
the trailer. They play a little show for Tenna that airs on TV, and he's Irish, but why? They're so bad that Tenna decides to kick them out of the building.
I think that bird should be why have we? This is reusing slides.
No,
I'm
So
already
it's
then
not.
they make
No,
it
it's
to
not.
the dark
Okay.
and scary alley. Who is that over there? I think it's image_friend.
It's a bottle of beer. What is?
Image_friend says, come meet my little friend. Like, friend inside me? We'll get there. This is the field of washed celebrities. The most sprawling area of Chapter 3, which takes up 30
I
minutes
love
of
that.
gameplay.
Why is
Where's
influencer
James
Smurf
Corden?
here?
Where's James Corden?
He's around the corner. He's behind that one dumpster and the heroin
He's in the
needle.
With the
dumpster.
heroin in front of it.
Now, you know, who could this friend be? Who is a washed celebrity? I know who.
Will Smith.
No. You showed me this. I know who it is.
That's right. It's Friend Inside Me.
I'm not watching a 5
popular
video.
Popular Woody theory. Friend Inside Me, Woody from Toy Story, is big bad evil. So he
I
says,
don't want a friend inside me.
"Kill your TV, Chris," and they say okay.
60 Robux.
Okay,
So-
what is this? What is this? What is TV or what is Friend Inside Me? What is this a reference to? I don't get it. I
know
keep
how-
seeing it.
You know how long this is gonna take for me to? I'm sorry.
Why are you watching a video on Marcus Carney?
So they escape from the alley, and they find Toriel and Undyne, who is also here. Toriel says, "You are grounded, Chris. You are grounded, Chris."
Yes!
Tenna
Yes!
sees this as an
I love
amazing
Go Animes.
opportunity for content. Welcome to the Grounded Quiz TV show. They're so bad at the
Tournament of
questions.
Champions.
They do so bad.
Not again.
Why do you keep using this image?
They do so
Why
bad
not?
that
It's
they get
beautiful.
Why is
kicked
it always
out.
the bird transition?
How many times have you used those two slides?
Now they're stuck at the bottom of the Comcast Center in Philadelphia.
They're gonna get kicked out.
They need to climb the Comcast Center. Chris gets a call from Friend Inside Me telling them to kill Tenna. So they climb the Comcast Center.
What?
What?
And they make it to the top to fight Tenna.
And then Tenna turns into a buff guy and throws them.
Exactly.
Why is rousting?
So I'm gonna take a little bit of inspiration from some other talented theorists. I believe that Chris will brandish Spampton from their pocket, and Spampton will brutally murder Tenna. Tenna will die. I think this is the aftermath.
Hooray!
And then they get
Now, we've defeated Tenna. It's time to steal the fountain. Or so they think.
Oh my god.
No, not
Yeah,
again.
that's right. Friend Inside Me is gonna try to kill Chris Deltarune. Why? I don't know. Guess who it is? Toriel, and she's mad. She's gonna use her fire magic. And then that's the end. That's the end of Friend Inside Me. Forever.
and then they get kicked out.
So
God.
What's that?
I'm gonna keep it completely honest. I couldn't figure out how to stop the music, so it's gonna keep.
Just hit pause. Hit pause.
No, that's the new music. That's the
Welcome
new...
home.
Oh.
This is exactly what's gonna happen. They're all gonna wake up. There we go. It's over. They're all gonna wake up back in the house, and everything is fine. Toriel says, "Let's go to church." That's time for Deltarune Chapter 4. Louis' Revenge. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All of this is 100% right. Don't contest me.